Hi there everyone, Foyfluff here, and today we're looking at one of the most explosive decks in the Pioneer format that I have ever seen. This red-green aggro deck, it gets out of the gate so quickly, it just shuts down most games before most opponents even realise what exactly is going on. So we ran this deck through a league on stream over at twitch.tv/Foyfluff, and I am going to spoil the result for you. We did go 4-1 because I punted a match. Forgot one of the golden rules of Magic: always bolt the bird, or always stomp the goose, as it was in this case. You can see the list that we ran through the league with currently on the screen, but if you are planning on playing this deck for yourself, and I really would recommend it, it definitely seems very powerful, I would actually go to the description box just below this video because I'll be posting a slightly updated deck list there. This was a viewer submitted deck from Trash Kaiser or FN Gizmo, depending on the Discord or Twitch name. And there were a couple of decisions about the deck that I wasn't totally on board with, but hadn't changed them yet when we ran through the league. So this is the list that's in the video, but the list below is probably just a little bit better. So I'm going to let you watch the games and see just how well this deck performed, but just a little friendly reminder, if you enjoy this video, please do consider subscribing to the YouTube channel where you'll be seeing a lot of Pioneer content coming out, and maybe go and check out the Twitch stream over at twitch.tv/Foyfluff. Press a little heart to leave a follow, and you can catch me streaming some Pioneer live over there as well. And of course, if you have any thoughts on the deck or on my play, or actually just anything you'd like to see, please do leave that in the comment section below. Always looking for feedback, and would be super happy to receive yours. But anyway, that's enough with the post-stream but pre-video Foyfluff. I'll let you watch those games now. Big match to fire. Oh, it fired straight away. Not giving me any time to do the things that I need to do. Update. Alright, also, in future, I would not recommend doing what I'm doing, which is going straight into a league without having any practice with the deck. Alright, hand seems pretty sweet. We lead on experiment 1, right? What do we lead on? Experiment 1, I guess? Feels like the answer. Because at least the Pelt Collector triggers on deaths. They're gonna Fatal Push it. Thoughtseize. Okay, and they probably take Burning Tree Emissary here. Yeah. Good news is we could be so much faster than them. Because if they're mono black, they use their life as a resource, we can punish them. And we drew another Burning Tree Emissary anyway. So Burning Tree into Voltaic Brawler means that we're hitting for 3. It does mean that this Pelt Collector is going to get somewhat left behind in the dust. I feel like we don't have time to be greedy. Also, there's actually no need to shock myself there, come to think of it. Hey, come to think of it, honestly, I could go on and on. I could explain every natural phenomenon. Nice, yeah, I know, right? So experiment 1, we can now regenerate. Voltaic Brawler has trample that can get through, and because they're mono black, a lot of the times their creatures can't block anyway. So we're in a pretty solid position. And they concede. Sick. Okay. Not what we expected. Man, my computer's doing some strange things today. Just not loading anything. So we'd normally expect Scavenging Ooze to be pretty good against them, right? Because was that a You're Welcome reference? Absolutely. Love me a bit of Moana. We'd expect them to have like some graveyard shenanigans that Scavenging Ooze could be pretty good against. So I'm wondering if we can bring those in. If we could, what would we bring them in over? Voltaic Brawler? Zertar Goblin? I'm kind of leaning towards the Goblin, because a 3/3 isn't that important when their best removal is Fatal Push. And hopefully Scavenging Ooze can get bigger than the Goblin could. I don't know. Could be right, could be wrong. We'll find out. Going to be on the draw this time around. Hand is slower. Still fine, I guess. Like, I think I like the fact that we've got Bone Crusher Giant if we're on the flare. Or if we're on the draw, sorry. Gorklan Rampage is slightly awkward, but we might just cast it as a 4/4. We'll keep this, I think. Like 3 lands and 4 spells with a curve. I don't know how we could possibly complain. So Game Trail, Revealing Stomping Ground. Kind of expect this to get pushed. And actually wouldn't be upset if that's the case. Oh, Disfigured. Cool. Yeah, they brought in more interaction. That makes sense, I guess. Unless we draw a 2-drop, I guess we're just holding up Stomp. Unless they play something we feel like stomping on our turn. Smuggler's Copter. I think I'd rather play the Pelt Collector. We'll not chuck ourselves with this. Obviously because there's no point, but you know, it could come in handy. And then we're probably looking at the Gruul Spellbreaker. Another Disfigure. They didn't get to crew the Smuggler's Copter this turn, so that's pretty good for us. Rootbound Crag, sweet. We could go Gruul Spellbreaker, give it haste, and swing in. We expect that this can dodge most of their removal, right? Or we can make it be a 4/4. If it's a 4/4, then they probably need like Fatal Push and to somehow have one of their things die. Yeah, I don't think we're going super fast. So I think we play this, and we play it as a 4/4. Has Hexproof on our turn, not super relevant for us. Actually kind of relevant, come to think of it, because if they want to, oh, Noxious Grasp, okay. Okay, but at least we're, Well, because we don't want to stomp anything, I think we want to just play Gorklan Rampager as a 4/4 trample. And then next turn, we can potentially Domri, plus cast the Bone Crusher Giant. Or we might want to stomp something. But I don't know, I'm pretty in favour of like developing the board. The Thought Seizing. I'm guessing Domri goes here. I don't know, both of these cards have like a lot of value attached to them. But I think Domri, because it's like a static and a repeatable effect, probably has more. No land, please. Scavenging Ooze. That's a pretty good one. Alright, let's attack with this Gorklan Rampager. Sweet. So the biggest problem with Scavenging Ooze is that it does get hit by Fatal Push. Like that. Do I care about gaining life right now? Probably not. I'd probably rather just leave it as fuel for future Scavenging Oozes. So that Gorklan Rampager seems like it's going to be a really difficult thing for them to So that can't block, but it can crew the copter. Alright, I'll let them swing and see what they discard before I think about snapping off the stomp. Discard a second smuggler's copter. And they play a third land. I think I might just want to stomp their face for mana efficiency. And then we can probably play out the Bone Crusher Giant. Like, there's no need to... This Scrounger can't block. I'm never going to worry about damage being prevented, am I? Mountain. We don't play anything that filters our draws, do we? We don't play anything that like asks us to discard cards. No. I think in 21 lands is probably too many. Anyway, we'll start with just the attack. I guess I'll hold it in hand in case it encourages them to Thoughtseize. But it's certainly not doing anything on the board. Night Market Lookout, okay. That's one we would quite want to stomp. But also one that they probably wouldn't play until we did stomp. Okay, so by holding up the Night Market Lookout, they're preventing us from attacking with the Bone Crusher Giant to some extent. Because then the Smuggler's Copter, well, they could block. I don't know. Let's attack with the Gold Clan Rampager and see what happens. I'm presuming they won't block this. No. So, we kind of denied them a loot there, right? Then we'll play this. And then I think... Are they going to try and push this? Well, now I'm kind of the opinion that we do want to gain a little bit of life. Like, I don't think this is a race scenario, but it could be. Leaving 2 behind for the new Scavenging Ooze is probably enough. Actually, be 3 behind. So this seems good. Sure. Okay. I like the Gold Clan Rampager. Our top decks are really bad right now. Kalitas? How does Kalitas work with what we want to be doing? Well, the thing is now he can crew the copter and double block. So I think we have to just try and build a better board. This is where we'd really want to like top deck a Embercleave because it would allow us to push through so much damage. I'm just getting to gain so much life through this Night Market Lookout. I don't know what we'd hope to draw. Domri? Our second Domri Anak of Bolas. Domri Raid probably does some good things for us as well. I don't know, this is a really tricky position to be in. Like, we go fast, but then when we stop going fast, what is it that we want to be doing? I don't know, maybe too many 2-drops. Oh, they're going for the Smuggler's Copter attack this time? I guess they don't like their card in hand. Swamp goes in the bin. Yeah, they didn't like the swamp. Now they've got something better. Oh, Scavenging Ooze. Okay. So we swing with everything. They probably double block something. And then we try and get a really big Scavenging Ooze. We'll see what happens. Yes. I want more power. Obviously they do get the lifelink from Kalidas, but we are going to kill it. Oh. 3 mana. 2 mana. 1 mana? 0 mana. What's the plan? Block the Voltaic Brawler? And this doesn't have trample? Okay. Crew that, just for the extra life gain. Yep. On board. Ah, that's swift ending that. Oh, that's upsetting. So I guess we're just relying on big Scavenging Ooze now. Obviously Smuggler's Copter can keep flying in. Yeah, they can dig pretty hard for good things. Not something with the zombies, nope. If they discard creatures, I get to eat them, that's nice. I've got my own creatures to eat as well, which I think I will do just for mana efficiency. Yeah, mana efficiency and gaining life. But the reason I want to do it now is to... Yes! Holding the mountain paid off. And you get to cast a Murderous Rider. Okay. Eat a Scavenging Ooze of my own. Gain a life. Get a little bigger. So my attacks with Scavenging Ooze are just completely safe, right? What do I want to do with Bone Crusher Giant is the thing. Because I can kind of whittle away his board a little bit with Scavenging Oozes. He could do 6 damage and I can pump the Scavenging Ooze up to 7. So no block is lethal. Yeah, okay. But I have to worry about lethal range myself. Two cards in hand now. The Thoughtseizer's twice as tempting. Keep in mind, this is our game on the draw, so if we lose, we've still got one more chance. And like, we're a very, very aggressive deck, so we like being on the play a lot more. We have a much higher chance. Is it? This is a so this is a when. So this is a trigger, right? We can eat the Murderous Rider from the graveyard. Attacking with both. Discard a Mutavault. I want to take the 6 here. I think. I swing with both next turn. They have to block the Scavenging Ooze. Bone Crusher gets in for 4. But that is like it. Whereas if I block this Scrap Heap Scrounger, I know it's not coming back. Because I can eat it. I don't care about anything that I have in my graveyard, and it's really unlikely that I draw my full Scavenging Ooze. So I think just making this as big as possible, and getting as much life as possible, is the right play. Gruul Spellbreaker. I think I want this thing to have haste. So we should be getting in for 3 damage at least here. I don't know. They could have Fatal Push. That'd be bad. Oh, they have another Swift Hand, eh? Okay. That's upsetting because now I can't eat the Murderous Rider. They only have 7 points of damage this coming turn. They'd gain 2 life. Ah! That's it, that's the full 8. Wait, what? Oh, I guess they didn't see the lethal? Well, they're playing it really safe, but I think they had lethal there and they missed it. But there's nothing I can do. Okay, I want to bring in better stuff. I mean, it's kind of hard because now we're on the play. And our explosive hands are better. But I want to bring in like Questing Beast and Ember. I want to bring in Embercleave, that's for definite. Embercleave is so good. I guess I'll take out a Domri. We'll try this. I like the Gold Clan Rampager there though, just as like a 4 mana 4/4. They'll 1 land and get their hand. I mean, we do have 21 lands. There's a pretty high chance to draw one. 1 in 3. Well, higher than 1 in 3. They're mulliganing down. And at least we can... Oh my god, they've mulliganed to 4. Maybe we should have mulliganed. They're all the way down to 4. Wow. They've said GG. I'm not sure they know how screwed our hand could be. They got turn 1 Thoughtseize? Disfigure, okay. Another Burning Tree Emissary. Man, when we get there good, but... Do you just take a burning tree emissary? Probably, right? I mean, yeah, there's no argument for Bone Crusher Giant because it does more, but... Land! It's like a bus, isn't it? They're all gonna come at once. Oh my god. They're getting there! Why are they getting there so much better than we are? We did it. And then I think we just stomp the night market lookout. They'll use it to crew, we won't attack. But next time we get to attack for like quite a lot. Scrap Heap Scrounger. That can't block, but it can create the copter. That's alright, because whatever the copter blocks will blood rush the Gorklan Rampager onto. So yeah, this is good. Yep. You do that. Discarding an Urborg. Discarding lands? That's it seems dicey given your position. That's really good. The Scrap Heap Scrounger can't block. We're guessing just more lands. Once upon a time, eh? I mean, I'd rather cast the Once Upon a Time than the Bone Crusher Giant, I think. So. Oh. Disfigure. Fatal Push. Yeah, sure. Not much I can do about it, right? So they're in top decks. I think their top decks are stronger than ours, but... and there's a good chance we just Once Upon a Time for a land. I'm getting the Once Upon a Time. So I think this just guarantees lethal. And I'll take a Rootbound Crag. And then whatever they take, they fall down to 6. We can either haste out the Gruul Spellbreaker or use the Stomp and they lose. I'll type a GG to my opponent. Sweet. Well, we took down match 1. But it wasn't fully convincing. Join match. Would like to play first. Well, Once Upon a Time finds us our second land actually, and then the hand opens up, right? So this is probably a keep. We'd love Burning Tree Emissary, of course, but take what you can get. Would like to pay 2 life. I need to remember to cast the Once Upon a Time first. Yeah, we take the Rootbound Crag. pelt collector, say go. Planes. Dauntless bodyguard, eh? Oh wow, we did it. So guys, we did it. Sure. And then we zert our goblin and we give it the counter. And the pelt collector gets big, and then we swing in for 3. So I guess we're against mono white humans right now. Cool. I mean, I could play the Grill Spellbreaker, but it's actually even greedier to play it next turn. I feel like I should stomp Kithian. And then if the Dauntless Bodyguard wants to trade off with the Burning Tree Emissary, that grows the Pelt Collector too. So let's do that. Stop this. That's going to stop Legion's Landing from flipping. It's going to stop Kithian from flipping. It just feels like a really good interaction. They can double block something actually. But they decide they don't want to do that. Curious. Grill Spellbreaker pumps both of our Pelt Collectors next turn. Oh, that's a pretty good one. Should we give this thing haste? If we give it the counter, then when it dies it pumps Pelt Collector, but is it realistically going to die? I'll give this one haste and give the next one the +1/+1 counter. Attack with a bunch of 3/3s. Feels pretty good, man. Oh, you want to kill the Pelt Collector, right? Yeah. Because this thing can get bigger. I guess I should probably kill the Reflector Mage. Oh, I can cast my Bone Crusher Giant as well. I forgot about that. It's just over there doing things. Thraben Inspector? Another... oh, Banalish Marshal. Ho ho ho! Domri does some work here, right? Domri kills the... oh, it kills the Marshal, but... So maybe I should cast the Gruul Spellbreaker this turn. Or I can go Domri into Pelt Collector. I need to get 3. I don't want Legion's Landing to flip because that makes a lot of blockers. So maybe just going for an all-out attack this turn is better. This is going to grow the Pelt Collector too if one of them dies. I'll kill the lifelink thing, sure. I doubt they're going to swing into Domri, right? They need something, yeah. I don't know what they need. 2 mana? Deccan Stone? Sure, okay. But no, you're not swinging into Domri, otherwise you'll die on the crackback. So we play Gruul Spellbreaker. We make the Gruul Spellbreaker. Oh, they are swinging. What? Oh, well, I guess they wouldn't swing with both, but this prevents me from fighting, right? So, but I can give this thing haste, so we are going to get through. But just to be super greedy with it, just to show off the deck's capability, we do this. We give this haste that evolves, and that's the match. Well, sorry, that's the game, not the match. Sadly, deck's doing surprisingly well. So, against blue-white. I kind of like the deck as is against blue-white, I feel like. I don't think any of our sideboard options really give us much here. Questing Beast could be okay. Means that they can't chump block it. Yeah, maybe we try this. Is a top deck option. I'll bring in 3, and I'll take out maybe I take out the Zertog goblins here. Yeah, okay. Try something like that. Oh, can't take out all of them. Yeah, we'll try this. I don't know, I don't know what the deck's like bad matchups are yet, so I don't know how to construct the sideboard super well. And the meta's, you know, all over the place, so. That's not a keep. I do not think. You know, even on the draw, we've got 2 chances at a land. But then we've got these Gorkland Rampage. Gorkland Rampager might have actually been a good thing to get rid of for the Questing Beast. They kind of do a similar job here. So we got a lot of good stuff here. Yeah, I like all of this. I think I'll pitch the Field of Ruin, just as the least relevant land. I hope that our Once Upon a Time gives us like a Pelt Collector or something. And then we can try and have like a pretty explosive start with Burning Tree into Voltaic. Oh, what do you take? Do you take the Experiment one or the Burning Tree Emissary? Burning Tree Emissary is like the best card in the deck. I doubt they're running creature counters, right? This is hard. Would I rather have a 3-3, a 2-2, and a 3-2? Yeah, of course I would. Yeah, Experiment 1's better. Because the Experiment 1's going to grow beyond the capabilities of a Burning Tree Emissary, and it's effectively is free. Knight of the White Orchard. Well, that's cool, because they're not getting their... this isn't going to be a good blocker for them. And they're not getting the land drop from it. So that's cool. Voltaic Brawler. Sick. Evolve. Evolve. Swing for 3. Come at me, opponent. Deck actually feels sick. When it works. When it works well. Talia's Lieutenant. Oh, interesting. That's a conversation I get to have on stream now that this is like a card that gets played. Lieutenant or Lieutenant. Interesting. I think Gorkland Rampage is good this turn because it's going to let me push through damage. So I'm going to swing with everything. please. They went straight on that one, okay. That's a lot of damage. Because we've got such diverse threats as well, it's really hard for them to deal with it. Thalia's Lieutenant. I wonder if they're running Charming Prince in this deck. Dauntless Bodyguard. So that's going to make this Thalia's Lieutenant indestructible. Okay. Another Domri. So I'm thinking play the Domri. Have the Experiment one fight the Dauntless Bodyguard. And then swing with everything. Actually no. Have this fight the Thalia's Lieutenant. Then swing with everything. And then I think that equals not quite lethal, but if they want the Thalia's Lieutenant to be indestructible and they have to sack the Dauntless Bodyguard, they only have one creature left. Yeah, okay. It's not lethal, but it's really good. And we don't care about Domri dying on the crackback. Oh, they do get to kill 2 of my creatures here. Oh, I see. I see why this might not have been the best idea. But I still think it is. Fortunately, we can't give our Voltaic Brawler the buff anymore. Not attacking, okay. Second Domri. Okay, seems good. Is it a creature? It's a creature. Does it do much to cast it, or should we hold it in our hand in case we have like pulp collectors and such? I mean, I'm definitely +1 in this. It could be important to cast the Burning Tree Emissary to have a blocker if they want to try and take out this Domri raid. I feel like this Domri raid might be our path to victory. Can't be countered. Can be spell quellered. Have we seen any blue cards from them yet? Why would you run blue-white humans? What's the blue getting you? What is the blue game? Reflector Mage is one. Anything else? There's the Reflector Mage. Bouncing the Voltaic Brawler. That's pretty brave. Domri Raid is being attacked by Thalia's Lieutenant. I know I'm switching how I pronounce it every single time. Oh, I think Burning Tree Emissary is worse than that, so card advantage engine seems good. Mountain's not where we want to be. Yes. I win. Right? Oh, I can't cut. Yeah, okay. Give it haste. Have these two fight. It has hexproof. Incredible. Wow, match 2, taking it down. Random Nexus, lol. Oh, if that's the if that's what they're splashing blue for. That would be strange. How you doing, Gizmo? You... Okay, you are... Sorry. Just making sure, because you are Trash Kaiser on the Discord. Any reason for the difference in usernames? Game 3. Wow, the deck's actually killing it. Match 3, I should say. The deck's killing it so far, I feel. Very explosive. That said, we've played against Mono Black, which feels like it's going to be a favoured matchup. And the blue-white humans, I don't think is like necessarily a great build. Tier like 2 or 3 at best. But I don't know, maybe this deck's just pretty well positioned. It has a lot of explosiveness. Ooh. No, the hand's not even good. 3 Gold Clan Rampages, not where you want to be. 2 tapped lands, it's not where you want to be. This is better, actually. It's a pretty fragile hand, but I'll keep it. Again, I'm going to bottom the Field of Ruin. I think I'm always bottoming Field of Ruin. I don't really appreciate that in the main deck. Hash up Oasis. Okay, this could be like Bant Nexus, mono green. No. Okay, this is probably a mono green ramp. So Game Trail, Revealing Forest, into Experiment 1? Yeah, sure. Well, let's hope they don't have a turn for Ugin. Okay, no turn for Ugin. Guaranteed, I think. Burning Tree Emissary is not actually good here, because we can't do anything with the mana. So I'll just play another Pelt Collector and pass. Oh man. Blast Zone entered the revealed card zone. Oh no. Are they going to spend turn 3 doing the Blast Zone? Don't do it, please. Yeah, they're doing it. Oh no, they're not. Oh, sick. This is good because we're going to get the Experiment 1 up to the number of +1/+1 counters it needs to regenerate, so Blast Zone won't be good against it anymore. A second Gruul Spellbreaker, it's pretty good. Red, do this. Yeah. I'm just like always yielding to these, right? Cleaning, but Twitch won't let me link account, it's only mained for my area. Field of Dead, super popular here. Okay. Then play Gruul Spellbreaker? Yep. Hexproof doesn't matter. Oh, well, yeah, that's not a factor. I think the haste could be pretty relevant here. Always yield to this. Okay, so what they spend the next turn doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're probably Hour of Promising this turn, right? Oh, when you say it's super popular, do you play Pioneer in paper? Gizmo? Castle Garenbrig. Another Arboreal Grazer, sure. Oh, okay, but they're out of lands. Okay, let's have a quick little think. Because we can give trample and +4/+4 to whatever they want to block. So we currently have 3, 6, 8, 11. We've got lethal. Three, 6, 12. Oh, I counted the 3 when I shouldn't have. Okay. This is okay, actually. Even if they're like Ugin or something here, Gruul Spellbreaker has haste, so they still die. Sweet. I don't think you need a main Field of the Dead against... I don't think you need a main Field of Ruin against Field of the Dead, because it feels like we've already got a super strong matchup against them anyway. And Questing Beast does the job a lot better, I think. Also, they're not interacting with us much, so Ember Cleave's probably pretty good. Gaul Clan Rampager seems like, yeah, I mean, it did well there, but it's probably loose in the grand scheme of things. They're going to be bringing in Perilous Vault if they run it. Thought Not Seers, the big Eldrazi with Reach. Sin Divines is almost tempting because they do cast a lot of non-creature spells, but probably our creatures just deal more damage. Yeah, I feel like we're just already super well positioned against this deck, so we don't need to dedicate lands to defeating it. This is a pretty awkward hand. The 2 Once Upon a Times are good, but... okay, I'll keep it actually. I've got to remember, I've got a draw step, and that could really change the shape of this hand. Or it could, like, not do anything whatsoever, sure. Why not? I'm really tempted to take the Pelt Collector here. But I know I've got to take the second land, really. Alright, let's play this. Can't afford questing or I'd run them. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough reasoning. Obviously I'm playing with a rental service, so like that's not a concern I need to have. Walking Blister's not going to do what they want it to do against Voltaic Brawler. Oh, they are playing Westfield Abbey. I was thinking about this today, like the green-black version of this deck runs Westfield Abbey, but I've never seen the mono-green version run it. It's a really good thing to do with all your zombies, so. A mountain, eh? I think it's probably a pretty good idea to stomp the Walking Blister. Force them to use this counter inefficiently. And then we can land the experiment one. Attack with this, do I want to give it +1/+1 and trample? I'm gonna say yes, because like it's probably better to use the energy inefficiently than it is to not be able to use it at all. Hour of Promise. Okay, but they're not getting zombies. Unless they just get 2 deserts. They're probably ramping up for an Ugin. Okay, they got 2 deserts. I see. Rootbound Crag. Yeah, let's just fire off the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, they could totally have a... They could totally have Ugin. If they have Ugin, we really don't want to question Beast until after they've already played it. Oh, what do we think the odds are that they have land and Ugin? Whatever, we'll just try and find the second question Beast if that's the case. Sometimes there's not much you can do, you know? Probably download... Oh, there's a Sanctum of Ugin. Hour of Promise, okay. But now they do start getting zombies from Field of the Dead. I don't know what Magic Workstation is. Is that... I'm guessing that's some kind of like brewing app? Arboreal Grazer. That also does not block Question Beast. Arboreal Grazer does not block Question Beast. It does allow them to activate their Westvale Abbey though. Embercleave. Hey! That's pretty good. I think this might give us lethal. Because like... it doesn't give us lethal? Quite. I don't know. Let's see how they block. Okay. Okay. Let's cost 1 more. Okay. So this still wins, right? Because if they use their Westvale Abbey, then they can't attack with it, otherwise Question Beast kills them, and then we just get to stomp their face. Right? Hopefully. Is there any other things that could mess with us? Ugin, we just stomp their face. I don't see any way out of this for them. Guess if they can get a Radiant Fountain or something. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no! This allows them to take the Bone Crusher Giant. And to block the Question Beast. So they're actually going to swing with us? Oh, they wouldn't have been dead to Question Beast anyway. Ooh. Okay. We're in a tricky sitch. Once upon a time. Do any of these do things that we want? Right, let's swing with the Question Beast. Oh, they're just gonna take it. And then we just die on the crackback this turn, right? I don't know. I'll once upon a time once more, see if... Is that first once upon a time we found a Bone Crusher Giant? Obviously we just win right now. Okay, we got one more game at it. I'm wondering if Gold Clan Rampager might be better than Bone Crusher Giant. Because they're not targeting us anyway. And the synergy between Embercleave and Gold Clan Rampager, my god, is that powerful. Alright, so that could be a pretty good way of going about it. Oh, hello! Thank you so much. Oh, looks good. Thank you. Okay. Let's get this match finished before I eat. I would like to play first. Give me a really good explosive hand. You know what? Ah, it doesn't quite do. But I'll keep it anyway. Ah, it's really annoying. The Rootbound Crag is going to come in tapped. Okay. Whoa there. Don't skip my turn, please. Doesn't really matter which way we do this, but I'll do it like that. Looking for an Arboreal Grazer or something. Rejuvenator, okay. We get Owl once upon a time. Cast without paying mana cost. How do we feel about just triple Burning Tree Emissary this turn? Into Pelt Collector. No, okay, double Burning Tree Emissary into Voltaic Brawler, that's pretty good, right? Can we afford to give them an extra turn? I think the answer's no. Like, it doesn't matter that our Pelt Collector is not going to be good. That's fine. Being greedy is bad. Yep. Okay. Another one. djkhaled.exe. Another one. Another one. Pass. Eat some fish. That's what I'm having for dinner. Fish and broccoli and carrots and mash. Double Gold Clan Rampager. Attack with all creatures? Yes, do that thing, please. Blood Rush this. They're on 11. So if they don't have a blocker here, we probably win, right? We probably still win. Because that's it's only got 1 toughness. We're doing 2, 4, 7, 8. 2, 4, 7, 8, 12 trample. So this is exactly lethal, is that right? Yes. Wow, turn 4 win. Wow, Tech's killing it. This is great. This feels great. More matches, please. We haven't played against a control deck yet. That's going to be the... I think that might be the deck's like biggest weakness. Like when a deck can play Supreme Verdict. I'll keep this. It's a bit land heavy. But we got a Once Upon a Time. It's slightly awkward though. Our curve's kind of weird. There, Once Upon a Timing also. Green blue Stompy. Simic Stompy. Wow. None of these are great. Probably Voltaic Brawler's best when we can't use like our mana for much else. Yeah, I mean we just play out the Voltaic. Oh well, yeah. I was going to play the wrong, quote unquote wrong land, but oh, I should stomp that, shouldn't I? This is bad sequencing. Sorry. The food has distracted me from the good players. It was really nice. It smoked haddock. White, green, blue. Oh, they just pressed white for fun. Okay. Yeah, that's slightly annoying. If I'd shocked the goose, none of this would have happened. I know they've got a Questing Beast in hand. It looks like they maybe don't have any more lands. Stop the food production for the Wicked Wolf. Questing Beast comes down. I guess I just play the Golclan Rampager. I don't know why I went over and clicked on the Bone Crusher Giant. Sorry. I guess I want this to block the Wicked Wolf before they start producing any more food. I can have other things deal with the Questing Beast, I think. Now we'll play the Bone Crusher Giant. And then we can possibly have Domri make something fight. If that might be a valid way to get rid of the Questing Beast. Steam Vents. They need a 5th land for something? Or is that just like their only hit? Bone Crusher Giant. Okay. Their deck is practically standard legal. Glory Bringer. That's a good one. That's not standard legal. And I'm just dead. So. Okay. Yeah, I mean, my bad for not stomping the goose. That was really bad of me. So they're like red-green mid-range? Oh, Teamer mid-range. So in that case, I think I might want to switch to a sideboard plan where I bring in Wild Slashes to deal with the geese. And bring in Scavenging Ooze to eat all of the things that I'm killing from their graveyard. And hope that like my big Scavenging Ooze is bigger than anything they can do. Or we could just try and out-explode them. Go faster than they can. Which, considering that we're going to be on the play this game, like, could be more valuable. And then we switch to the Wild Slash Scavenging Ooze plan in game 3. Presuming that we win. I think for a deck that main decks Questing Beasts, our Domries are probably not very good. So we'd probably rather have a couple of Wild Slashes and the Embercleave, I think. And we'll try and go for the explosive plan. I need another poster for like there. Just looking at my own stream setup. You can see the Nuka-Cola poster behind me. I think that one's pretty cool. I'm going away from the camera a little bit too much. If I move the camera... Oh, let me look at it live. Okay, never mind. We're playing the game. I would like to play first, yes. Oh, that's an unfortunate hand. That's got to be a mulligan. Well, would you look at that? It's a keep, and I'm bottoming the field of ruin. Done. Play Stomping Ground, tapped, and pass. Glory Bringer. Okay. Goose? Elf. Alright, so yeah, I'm glad we went on this, like, heavier on the interaction plan. Because it seems really pivotal to kill off their things early. Oh, I was really hoping they had a one-lander. That was getting my hopes up a bit too much. I guess I play the Bone Crusher Giant. I'm trying to think of like what players they could have. I'm kind of expecting Questing Beast to come down from them here. It's a shame we didn't have another Shock. Shock plus Voltaic Brawler would have been a really good turn. But we'll just try and let our 3-mana thing deal with their 4-mana thing, ideally. Another Elf. Okay. This means that they're going hard on Glory Bringer. What's the best way to deal with that? Well, one is to attack a lot. So I think maybe playing Burning Tree Emissary plus the Spellbreaker on this turn. Or maybe plus the Voltaic Brawler. My reasoning is I want my best stuff to be left behind. Oh no, okay. Green, red. So this, by playing the Spellbreaker, I'm going to give it haste. I'm going to put pressure on their life total. I'm also being like mana efficient, which is a good thing. For them to actually use the Glorybringer to kill things, they have to exert it. So this is me trying to out-aggro them. Because they shouldn't block here. Because then they can't cast the Glorybringer, unless they've got another land drop. They might block once. Yeah, okay. Oh, we've got stuff they can cast? Oh, they can kill it, okay. Okay. Well, that's slightly worse than I was expecting. So now the Glorybringer comes down, kills the Gruul Spellbreaker. Honestly, just leave it as a blocker. Don't think they'd do that. Yeah, they want it dead now. So I have no blockers. Game Trail's not a great draw here. I guess I'll wait to play things post-combat. Seems like the sensible way of doing things. Play a Voltaic Brawler. So they're probably going to play their Bone Crusher Giant. I can at least, like, trample over that with the Gold Clan Rampager. I mean, whatever they play, I can probably trample over it with the Gold Clan Rampager. A second Glorybringer? Okay, that's pretty backbreaking. That's super strong. If we'd have drawn another Gold Clan Rampage, we would have won. As is, we have not. I'm still holding out on the Gold Clan Rampager play. Elf down. Oh, like maybe Zertog Goblin could get that? Oh god, okay. What are you doing with that, friend? Presumably you're not buffing one of my things. Oh, you want to kill the Experiment 1, eh? Create a food token. And they can crack it as well. Okay. Oh, we just die. We just die. If we give this haste and swung into the Oko, we die. Actually, hold on. Not swinging? This prevents us from dying, right? No, okay. Can take game. I like that deck. Team of Glorybringers. Team of big stuff. I liked it. I might look into that deck some more in future. Okay, I moved the webcam slightly. Did that seem to help? That seemed to be nice, right? That's better. That puts me kind of more central. But now you can see even less. It's really annoying because I've got this corner of wall. This like pillar here. I can't really put anything on it. I mean, currently you can't quite see it. That's a cute cat calendar. But I don't know what else to do, really. Like I can put stuff on this wall. I'm thinking like, should I green screen it? I don't know. Anyway, onto the games. 5-all chances are ruined. But 4-1 dream is still live. And the 4-1's a good dream to have. 4-1's a pretty good result. It's not quite a trophy. However, I definitely want to tinker with this deck. I'm pretty curious about it. On the draw, I tell you what, if this Field of Ruin was just any other card, yeah, we'll keep it. I think this deck is so low to the ground, like, and I'm hoping to draw into something to do with the Burning Tree Emissaries, like a Voltaic Brawler or something. Oh, we're against a potentially similar deck. I'm guessing Ataka Red. Zertar Goblin. That'll definitely do it. Play the Root Bound Crag this turn. Otherwise I don't get to play Magic. Oh. Overgrown Tomb, eh? I don't know what this means anymore. Burning Tree Emissary. Into, that's right, you guessed it, Burning Tree Emissary. Into, that's right, you guessed it, Zertar Goblin this time. Which I'm going to give a +1/+1 counter to, because it looks like they're kind of aggressive as well. I don't know if this is some kind of strange Jund deck, using Bomat Courier for draws. Grizzly, oh, it's the thing. It's the thing. What's the thing? It's either Soul Flare or more likely the other one. Dredge. It's Dredge, I think. Still not totally sure, but thinking Soul Flare. You know, I actually just want a Field of Ruin here. No, I can't afford to attack with both. I'll attempt to take them off of red. Or shall I attempt to take them off of double black? I'll try and take them off of red. Obviously, it's annoying because the thing that I care about them having more is the double black, but... Okay, there's Dredge up a mountain. I feel like they don't really want mountains, though. Once upon a time. What is this deck? It seems fairly consistent with Soul Flare so far. Pelt Collector. It's a decent draw. Actually, it's not a decent draw. It's a pretty bad draw for what we want to be doing. Swinging with both, they go down to 8. We could get them down to 4 with the Gold Clan Rampager. Do we think the Gold Clan Rampager is better in hand or better on the board? The thing is, if they play a Soul Flare, it kind of does the same thing. Like, playing it gives it sort of pseudo... Blood Rushing it gives it like pseudo haste. But it can only do it once. Do we expect to attack with Gold Clan Rampager many times? I mean, it does block the Bomat Courier, which is actually, like, relevant. It means that the maximum they can get from the Bomat Courier is 3 cards. So we'll go for it. We're flooding out this game, though. That's the sad thing. We'd be pretty happy to see a Once Upon a Time, I think. Come on. Where is my phone? Oh, it's on top of my computer. Oh, oh, oh. Was that just playing the Murderous Rider? 4 mana. Once Upon a Time to start. Revealing. Stomping Ground. What do I want so much mana for? This is for the Murderous Rider, right? Oh, another Swift End. Okay. So now, anything with haste wins? Oh, dude. They have to block, they don't get their cards, that's nice. We don't get to see what these are, do we? No. My god, what a hand. 21 lands is too high for a deck that curves out at like 2. 3. Curves out at 3 really, but like that's a lower curve than mono red. You can't pay the 2 life. My goodness. I have to just keep not doing anything. That's so many lands. Like, it's very statistically unlikely that we drew this many lands, but there you go. Another Murderous Rider? Yep. I would expect... I think they should attack here. Are they casting a third Murderous Rider? Oh no, Soul Flare. Okay. It's not really a good one, is it? There's no point in attacking with 3 things when they have 3 blockers, so just have to hope that somehow the hand gets better. At least the Soul Flare is looking pretty sad. Sylvan Caryatid. Oh, we could just draw Stomp and win the game. That'd be good. Okay, Stomp no longer wins the game. Gorkland Rampager. Okay, how does this affect things? 2, 4, 6, 8. So, like, they would block here, they go up to 6, block here. Oh, they go up to 6, and one of our things definitely gets through, and that's the thing that kills them. So, begin with combat step. Yeah, attack. I think this wins. If they've got another Murderous Rider in hand, we lose. They even have the mana that they could, like, Grizzly Salvage, or Once Upon a Time to look for a Murderous Rider, and then kill us. So, hopefully they can't. Alright, let's try it. Is that game? That's game. Sick. Alright, so against Soul Flare. Against Soul Flare, you probably want Scavenging Oozes. I also think Questing Beast could be pretty good. And Embercleave would be alright. Questing Beast is going to stop all the small little dinky things from blocking. I'm going to take out the Field of Ruin. I'm not convinced it's good. 20 lands. I feel like we could maybe get away with 19 or 18, but that might be a bit crazy. So I'm not going to go for it too much. Domri Raid, I don't think is doing much for us here. Domri Anarch of Bolas. Seems a little slow. Maybe. Actually, I mean, it does give us like a pretty significant power bump, right? So not necessarily slow. They are running a lot of removal, which makes me worried about like the Gold Clan Rampages. I mean, it's such a powerhouse though, right? Maybe the Gruul Zertar Goblin. I'm never in love with Zertar Goblin. 2-2 with haste, not that good. 3-3, not great either. Doesn't dodge any of their removal. And then I'm going to cut one Rampager and one Spellbreaker. I mean, keep in mind, yeah, we've brought in the Scavenging Users, which are another good thing. Like, they're pretty much going to be better than the Zertar Goblin every time. On the draw, I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. I can't believe they've kept on 7. That's pretty impressive for the Soul Flare deck to do. Oh, I'm digging 12 deep. Oof. Sylvan Caryatid, okay. Courier. Sure. Can we just draw like a forest? Questing Beast, okay. We can try and play a slow game and take the Scavenging Use here. I think we kind of need the forest. We need land drops. And this does some relevant things. Might be a while before we play a second creature. Do we stomp the Bomat Courier? Okay, maybe Bomat Courier can't. I was gonna say Bomat Courier can't do anything unless they have red mana. They now have red mana. I think we'll probably stomp the Bomat Courier. I think we might go Domri into Pelt Collector. And then like Question Beast, I guess. We didn't see like Zetalpa or anything super powerful come out of the deck. Just slightly surprising to me. The things that you really want to be exiling with the Soul Flare, they've got the Soul Flare. They have the Soul Flare, so I think it's really important to deploy the Scavenging Use and get to work with it. So one of the big problems with Scavenging Use here is that if they like Grizzly Salvage, for example, we don't have priority in between the cards going to the graveyard and them casting the Soul Flare. Three Once Upon a Times. So the good news here is that if they do just play a Soul Flare, it's just a naked 4/4. Lotless Troll. Okay, that's a scary one. So now I wish that I'd played this differently, because now we would get priority, because discarding's part of the cost, and the trigger goes on the stack. We could have exiled like the Flamewick Phoenix, for example. However, this is just a 4/4 with flying and haste and trample. It's a pretty sweet one. I'm going to swing. Oh, what am I doing here? God, this is really hard to figure out actually. I kind of want to swing with both. Play the Pelt Collector. They're completely okay, they're not completely tapped out. Do I think I can beat a Lotless Troll? Probably, right? So if I get my Domri to make the Scavenging Ooze fight the Soul Flare, that's probably good enough. Oh, I can play a Bone Crusher Giant as well. Does that change anything? I kind of forgot about that one. I don't think so. And then I'll play this Pelt Collector. So now I've got a couple of pretty stacked Pelt Collectors. And they're on 1 card per turn. And we have like 3 cards that we can still play. They can regenerate the Lotless Troll, so I'm not swinging in with Pelt Collector. Grizzly Salvage is a pretty good one. But they don't find much good. They put Zatalpa in the hand. I'm guessing just to discard it to the Lotless Troll, not because they actually think that they're casting Zatalpa anytime soon. Yeah, okay. So they're hitting me for 5. I crack back for a lot more than 5. Double Gold Clan Rampage? So we hit for 7, that brings it up to 15. Man, I wish that could give us lethal. Do I play the Bone Crusher Giant here? No, I'll play the Questing Beast. Green. Yep, that's a lot of damage. So Sylvan Caryatid will die no matter what it blocks. Oh, I forgot about this thing getting trampled actually. So I get to hit for 10. That's pretty good. And then I don't mind blocking the Lotless Troll with Questing Beast. Because I feel like with double Gold Clan Rampager, yeah, we'd probably get there. Man, this deck's sick. This is going to be the 4-1, almost certainly. That's a strange block to me, but okay. Like, you could have blocked more damage by blocking this. Not a good top deck for them. Yeah, making things fight doesn't make... Actually, making things fight could make sense. No, it couldn't. Never mind. Making things fight could make sense if I play the Bone Crusher Giant. Because when the Lawless Troll regenerates, it taps. So, it couldn't block. Shall I just do this? Incredible. Hey, we did it! We 4-1 the league with a super cool deck. Thanks to FN Gizmo or Trash Kaiser. So we'll open up a treasure chest. That's what I like to do when we get some wins. Yes, open one, please. 25 player points in Druid's Repository. Whenever a creature you control attacks, put a charge counter on Druid's Repository. Remove a charge counter from Druid's Repository. Add 1 mana of any color. Doesn't seem terrible, I guess. But not worth anything. One more. One cheeky more treasure chest. Because I'm gonna be ending the stream early. This is my apology. 5 player points. Sanguine Praetor. Sacrifice a creature. Destroy each creature with the same converted mana cost as the sacrificed creature. Okay. And Takino, Samurai General. Bushido 2. Each other samurai creature you control gets +1/+1 for each point of Bushido it has. Okay. Not good. But the deck was... again, comments, too many lands. I don't like the Field of Ruin. It felt really awkward a lot of the time. Like when we'd only end up with game trails, but there are only 2 of them. I don't know how similar decks handle this. I don't know if there are other lands that we could use that would help. We'll look at MTG Goldfish for a second. Pioneer. How do multicolored decks generally handle this? I guess it depends on whether... So, Sulphur Falls, Steam Vents, Spire Bluff Canal. Oh, these lands don't exist. These check lands don't exist in red-green, do they? And neither do these pain lands. Because that's like Copperline Gorge and... what's the red-green one of this? I can't remember. But yeah, those we don't have those. We don't have access to those. Oh, the castles. That would be an interesting idea. Castle Garenbrig doesn't really do much for us, but Castle Embereth could be good. So we might want to consider the castles. Yeah, we probably don't want stuff like that. So yeah, I think the lands could be figured out a little bit better in that regard. Maybe replace a mountain or 2 with Castle Embereth. Because Castle Embereth seems like it would do quite a lot of work. The Field of Ruin just needs to go. I changed the sideboard slightly, put Cindervines in, put Embercleave in, put the Questing Beasts in. I understand that you can't afford the Questing Beasts right now, Gizmo, that makes sense. But I think they do the job a lot better than Fields of Ruin. Just has keyword soup, which is pretty good. Gorklan Rampage is a hell of a card. I'd be like considering like, do we want Teamer Battle Rage with Gorklan Rampager? That seems like it would be really powerful. Be like 4 mana, give something +8/+8. Or give something +4/+4 double strike and trample. That seems good. It's a little mana intensive, but like maybe they could be better than the Domries, you know? I don't know, maybe that's going too in on it. Other than that, I really like the deck. I thought this was super good. And it's very possible that we could have 5-0'd, actually, if I just stomped the goose. Remember, guys, I don't know. You gotta shelf the elf, you gotta bolt the bird, and you gotta garrot the goose, is what I'm going for. But, I mean, that's practically all I have time for. I have like 10 to 20 minutes more, but that's really not enough to really get much done, is it now? So I think I'll just hang around, answer